I would like now to ask Oliver Kemp to come up and present the charity. Oliver became Chief Executive of Build Africa 2 years ago and has done an outstanding job in leading the team in Tunbridge Wells, but also across Uganda and across Kenya. And Oliver Kemp.
We're going to start with a short video.
My name is Lingbar Ondiek. I'm here to tell you about me and my life at my school, Mitimingi. This is my class. It is wooden, no floor, dark and dusty. If I will change 3 things in my school, there will be classrooms, toilets, and water tanks. The water tank, it is sneaky and cannot store water. Reason why I could change these toilets is they are old, they are few, and we are many. We want to improve our quality of education so that we can get good careers and employment, and so that we can improve Mitimingi community.
This is a day dedicated to the African child. A child who, just like Rimbel, who you just watched in the video, is a child who is unaware of global forces, but acutely aware that his school is dilapidated and that it will eventually fall down. He is aware that his parents don't have enough money for basic health care, or that he sometimes goes without food. He is aware that his sister, Josephine, has to walk for 3 miles every day for water, and that he is stuck in a village where the well doesn't work anymore. He is a trapped child. I'm now going to take you to the other side of the coin and the other side of the world. Some of you may have heard of Dai Manju, immortalized in the book Half the Sky. She was a Chinese teenager who was able to afford to go to school because of a clerical error at the bank. Her education was paid for as long as she passed exams, which she did. She sailed through high school and accounting school. She landed a job as an accountant in Guangdong province, where she worked for a few years. The money she sent back to her family meant that they were able to be pulled out of extreme poverty. By 2006, Dai Manju was a senior executive for an electronics company. Dai Manju was given a chance. So why don't we give more children more chances? No one really disagrees that we shouldn't help reduce poverty whenever and wherever we can. In fact, it has been argued that we would willingly sacrifice our nice suits to save a drowning child from a pond. And there is really no philosophical difference between the drowning child and the millions of children who die each year of preventable diseases. We don't metaphorically sacrifice these suits because this stuff is complex, it's distant, and we don't quite trust that anything that we're going to do is going to work. As Bill Gates states, extreme poverty is the greatest challenge of our time. Even when it comes to something with more long-term results, like the work that Build Africa does, then I'm sure many of us would take action if the problem was close to home, and we could trust that what we were going to do was going to make a difference. We would, for example, take action if we found that all the neighbourhood children were only going to complete 1 year of decent primary education. Within rural African schools, there are thousands upon thousands of children who will never receive this quality education, an education that will stretch, broaden and excite them. It makes me want to cry out on their behalf that they are not given the future they deserve. But it is also an incredible opportunity. An opportunity for African countries and for the world economy. Imagine a generation of tens of millions of African children who are all fulfilling their potential. At Build Africa, we believe this is a criminal waste, a waste of talent that children like Rimbel can only go to school for a few years. Over time, we have learnt that by concentrating exclusively on giving children opportunities to go to school and for their parents to improve their livelihoods, we can and are changing lives. We can tell you this because we doubled the number of children getting all the way through Kenyan schools in the last 3 years. And we have reduced the number of children failing their Ugandan exams by 24% in the same time period. For every pound we invest in our livelihoods work, an African family saves and earns an additional £29. All we need to do is give those entrepreneurs a chance. The partnerships we've already established with the likes of UBS, Clifford Chance and DFID are already achieving incredible things. A growth in the number of children and their families we support by more than 300% in 4 years has been made possible because of some incredible individuals, companies and organisations that have chosen to back us. We constantly need to become more effective, more understanding and more efficient, because for every day we don't, we leave another child to fail. We know that there are always more effective ways of tackling a problem, and we are constantly piloting new ways so that we are able to increase our efficiency and achieve better results. If we can get twice as many children through primary school by ensuring teachers are both skilled and motivated, if we can increase a family's income by 30% by helping them to invest well in a few more successful businesses, then we will improve the lives of children like Rimbel and Josephine. On behalf of the African child, I'd like to say thank you to some of our long-standing supporters, Greg Clark and Mark Florman, who have maintained a steadfast commitment to changing the lives of African children, to Andrew Mitchell and the government he works with for its steadfast commitment to the 0.7% target in the face of increasing mounting pressure. Now is your chance to join with them and be part of an organisation that is already giving more people tremendous opportunities, but has the ambition and the expertise to do far more. We need your support so that one day we can celebrate that African children have grown into a remarkable generation who have realised their potential. Thank you.